Hey guys, I'm Fatal here. Today has been one of those days. Originally, I was gonna try to do a gameplay video with Battlefield 1, the beta release, but turns out today was like the end. I mean, I know it said today was the last day, but I figured maybe it would cut off at like noon or midnight tonight, but no, it cut off yesterday, so much for that. So instead I was like, oh, I'll just make some Battlefield 4 Gunmaster gameplay. And I tried so hard to get recordings of my gameplay, but I don't know why streaming and my webcam and really nothing seemed to be working. Like, no joke, I spent pretty much all day trying to get a good recording of my gameplay, and I just couldn't because it kept cutting out like every 2 seconds. So I'm sorry about that, guys. It just kind of happened. I can't really do anything about it. Then I was like, well, maybe if I stop trying to do console gameplay and do some computer games, then that'll work. No such luck. Not at all. I tried an online game and my video recorder cut out multiple times. Like, the game stopped working and it wasn't working. So I'm sorry guys that I'm not getting a gameplay video up today like I had planned and had wanted to. I will have one. I'm gonna try to get up one tomorrow just because it's been maybe like a week or so since I've put one up, and it's just because it hasn't really been working out lately. And honestly, I didn't want to record any videos over the Labor Day weekend either because I wanted to spend time with my husband, which is one reason why I wanted to make a gameplay video, so I can narrate it with my overview of what I did on Labor Day. So I'm still going to do that anyway. Might as well post a video, even if it is just my face. Such a lovely face. I don't know about you guys, but I had a wonderful Labor Day weekend. I hope you did too. I don't want this video to just be about me and telling what I did. I definitely want y'all to post in the comments what you did, if you did anything fun, interesting. I'm going to jump right into what I did. Our Labor Day festivities really started Saturday. We went to the beach, and it's one that we've been wanting to try out for a while, but we finally got around to doing it because we'd have to drive a little bit to get there, and we just haven't had time before. We went with one of Dustin's friends and his fiance/girlfriend, and they are all avid swimmers. I was the only one there that couldn't really swim. Don't get me wrong, I can swim above water just fine. It's just when I try to dip below. And it's not that I haven't tried to swim, I have. Like, I seriously have. And I don't know if it's just because I freak out when I get underwater and inhale it all in or what it is, but the struggle is real. Because they could swim well, they were going out like deeper and deeper, and the waves were getting higher and higher, and then there was me like staying close to the shore so I wouldn't get knocked over. But finally, I really felt like a dead weight and kind of a killjoy, so I started venturing out into the bigger waves. Brave me. That's when it started getting bad. The further out I got, the worse my mood got. And there was one point where I was just getting thrown around by all the waves like I was nothing. And there was finally one that was way bigger than me, and it knocked me over, pulled me under. I got a lung full, one whole lung full of water. Not really, but it did sting for a while. Kind of freaked me out because, yeah, maybe I have a small phobia of water. I don't know. But that happened, and then it kind of just killed the rest of the day for me. That made my mood terrible. Like, I just wanted to punch all the waves and go back on the beach and sit on my beach towel and just pout. I was actually about to do that, no joke. But then my husband came up to me after he saw what happened. He was like, oh, hun, it will be okay. I will block all of the waves for you. So he stood in front of me and actually kind of blocked the worst of the blow. And that put me in a much better mood because my husband has that effect. He puts me in wonderful moods. Maybe not all the time, but a lot of the time. Moving on to Sunday, we first went to church, of course. It was a wonderful service, and I love our church, I have to say, but I'm not going to go into all of the reasons why I like it because we'd be here all day. But man, if you went into reasons why I love my God, we'd be here for years. After church, we went to sail. We rented out a sailboat. My husband has been taking sailing classes lately. I think he has this dream of becoming a modern day pirate, which I support. I do. But he really does seriously love the water, and it's kind of his dream to have a sailboat, just because he's kind of a free spirit anyway, so floating in the open waters is just something that I think he would really enjoy, and he knows he would really enjoy. But anyway, he wanted to show me all the stuff he learned, so we went out on a little 14-foot sailboat. No motor, mind you. And we had to get out of the pier, or the dock, by paddling out into the open water. That was fun. And we finally caught some wind, got to moving. It was actually kind of anticlimactic, because it wasn't really that windy that day at all, but, it worked. Then we actually went back Monday and spent like 4 hours out there. So much better that day, because it was a lot windier. We moved really fast, got a lot further than we did before, the day before. It was just all around fun. And I was scared of sailing, I guess you could say, especially since the whole water incident at the beach. But we had life jackets, so I wasn't outrageously scared. We picked up some good speed, some good wind. It was nice. I had fun. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I didn't think I would like sailing that much, but I did. And I kind of felt like a beast, because me and Dustin were like jumping all over the middle and like maneuvering around just to be able to counteract the weight of the wind, and I just thought we looked cool. Like we actually knew what we were doing, even though we didn't completely. But we're good at faking it, let me tell you. I definitely suggest sailing if you haven't tried it already, because it's relaxing and enjoyable. Moving on to Tuesday, which was the last day that Dustin had off, we actually went to the shooting range. I'm one of those people that I can do really great at hitting the target like where I want to one day and then being absolutely awful the next. Tuesday was one of my not so great days. I mean, I was still hitting the target, but I don't know. It wasn't exactly where I wanted it. So I was shooting Dustin's AK with a dot sight, which so far I think that one is my favorite one of all of the guns he has, because I can actually hit stuff with that one. But there was one round where, okay, this is the bullseye, and I shot off a spurt of like 3 rounds, and one went there, one went there, one went there. They were like all touching the border of the bullseye, but none of them were in it. And it's funny because the person that was over the range, like watching over the range that day, because we come so often, he kind of knows who we are, at least a little bit. And that might have been one of the first times he's seen me shoot. And so he came up to me and he was like, well, you at least got around the bullseye, even if you never got in it. I think he was supposed to be encouraging me, but I don't know. I felt not so encouraged by that remark. At least he might have gotten a laugh out of it. I don't know. Maybe. But all in all, I had a lot of fun. I always enjoy shooting. So we had a great Labor Day extended weekend, just getting to spend time with each other and to enjoy each other's company, and just to be able to do some things that we don't normally get to do that often. I hope y'all had as wonderful of a weekend as Dustin and I did. Like I said, please leave a comment if yours was great or if it was terrible. I don't really care. I just like to know. Thanks for watching. I hope you have a wonderful day, and bye-bye.